Hey guys, I'm just going to do a breakdown of BTC and some of the crypto markets. I don't really see much to do other than some of these coins like Cardano and Binance are getting back to levels where you're not that far, relatively speaking, back to zero. So you can work into a position if you know how much you want to allocate when your risk is zero, where the floor is. But there's just no rush. I mean, I think you're going to look back at Cardano 2-3 years from now, maybe it'll be over $1 or more. And you could be looking back here going, wow, I can't believe it was 4 cents back in the lows of 2008, 2019. But there's just no rush. There's just no rush to get into stuff here. The overall call that we've had is still to be defensive, short, we're bearish on overall BTC. We've been shorting futures. So here's XBT. We talked about in our live room this morning that mouse just froze up. What's that about? Probably could have sold something this morning as we were closer to 4,300. If you did that, then you'd be covering right now on a near-term basis. But overall, when we look at the intermediate term, everything is still very bearish. So we were short on this real money candle. We broke that 6,000, 5,800 level. It was obvious to anybody that knows anything about technicals or has ever studied anything on charting. But whether or not you were able to go with it, or you try to just hang on to your belief that blockchain is going to change the world, which it will, but at the same time, you got to trade this stuff. You need to be able to flip and go the other way. So we've added several times on the short side. Had 2 really good covers here. We talked about, the amateur investor likes to chase lower lows. We always want to take profits into lower lows. So I think we're probably rolling over again, back through 4,000. I reshorted. And I was waiting to sell another piece closer to 45, 4,600 right here at the bands into this prior resistance. And I don't think we're going to get it. 4 hours already rolled over. This market's just still extremely weak. So we're watching the 8, still a course short. And it's more of the same for the other majors, guys. I mean, Litecoin, same pattern. I mean, it was bearish since we broke 100, and then it's just been nothing but lower highs and lower lows. So at 33 bucks, you still have a decent amount till you're, on a relative value basis, it doesn't look that far when you look at distance on the chart. But I'm not interested. I'd rather buy Cardano at 4 cents or salt in the single digits than try to get cut in half again on Litecoin. Until it can start showing me higher highs and higher lows, there's just no reason to be on the bull side here. Same thing for Ethereum. I haven't touched it. I haven't been very involved looking at it. The more interesting action would be on the short side. Bitcoin Cash, not interested. So Cardano, you're at 4 cents. You buy more at 2 cents, buy more at 1 cent. And is there a risk that this coin's worth 0? Maybe. I think it's more about the market. The market turns around. We've already had some pretty good buys back here when we were nibbling and came out for really good percentage gains. You're going to have those bounces again. But until we get BTC back to where we're bullish, you can nibble. Again, maybe I play this back to 0 on a certain smaller amount of capital, but there's just no rush to be long this stuff. EOS haven't looked at, straight down after breaking its base. Binance was the same thing. We said sell at 10, 12 when it broke. It broke 8, 9, just said just get out of everything. And then we already got cut in half. That's exactly what we said. Why sit around? Just go to the sidelines. You don't want another 50% retrace. You could take another 50% off here. So I just haven't seen a whole lot, guys, that you're interested in. I can check some of these tickers that you guys put in the room. If some of you don't know, if you go to jenkinsrm.com, this is our site. Our trading services are here. When I mention we have a real-time alerts product that's all markets, so commodities, equities, whether it be futures on the bond market or futures on oil, we're trading that. Equities, ETFs, and crypto for sure. So, but we have real-time alerts product that we put in this format into these rooms. And then, so in our crypto room, we were discussing a couple tickers I can run through. Let's see. XRP, XLM. Here, let me hit these real quick since we were chatting about it. But yeah, guys, that's where you can find us. You can join the chat room here. It's free to come into the room. You can message me how to get involved, or if you have questions about our trading services. We have a live room. This includes all the real-time alerts. So for $100 more, then you're in the room with me every day. It's a live webinar format. We can interact, talk all markets. We're trading live together. That can be during London, and that could be even in the afternoons into the close. So I think that's a great value. A lot of you have been asking for that, and that used to be just reserved for our coaching clients, and now I'm doing that for $200 for anybody that wants to. And then we have our trading model and our options course, and then our coaching mentorship. If you do the mentorship, you get 6 months of the live room. So that's a huge value right there. It's $1,800 value. And you get the course, which the course is $2,000. So, and then it's 8 sessions that we go completely through the model. And I work with you. This is designed to help you, the trader. Is what this is for. It's not about me just telling you what to trade. It's about, hey, I'm having troubles with, not letting the market take me out, or I've been having trouble selling into the lows, and I'm pressing, and I keep getting too aggressive, and at the end of the moves, and that's all unique to each individual trader, and that's the stuff you got to work on in a separate kind of workshop environment. But back to the charts. I guess Ripple was moving a little bit. According to someone. I mean, at least here Ripple is making higher lows relative to the double bottom back here at 25 cents from the summer. So that's a little bit more constructive. But it's more of a range trade, 50 cents to 25 cents, 50 cents to 35 cents. Stellar. It's holding up actually better also, making higher lows and higher highs. This is one where you're pretty low in the daily cycle, so this would be the one position I would be interested in. Someone mentioned TRX. I've never traded that coin, but there is definitely some movement there today. Watch these highs, guys. If you're trading this, you got to get above this high to change the momentum. But you're trying to basically have a triple bottom down here. I think that's really all that we wanted to hit. So anyways, I'll keep you guys updated. I'd like to do a futures, a global macro update on some of these other markets. I'll save that for another video. Hope you have a great evening.